Good afternoon. Welcome to Operation BBQ Relief's 2024 Volunteer Awards broadcast. My name is Brian Pollock. I'm head of Volunteer Services, and I will be your host today as we recognize our most outstanding volunteers from 2024. We're going to use a similar format to what we did last year. We're going to go around to some of our various staff members and have them help us make these award announcements. And we will get going on that in a minute, but I want to share a few things first. Whether we're feeding people impacted by disaster, if we're giving back to communities through the Always Serving Project, or enriching heroes' lives at Camp OBR, organizationally, we do a lot every year. And honestly, it gets done because of the amazing volunteers that we have. When you volunteer with OBR, whether it's one shift on one day or multiple shifts on numerous days or several events or whatever your contribution is, you had a hand in having a profound impact on someone's life, which may be in an obvious way, but it also may be in a way that you don't know anything about and never will. So sincerely, thank you to every volunteer out there. You give your time and your talents to make our mission successful, and we couldn't do this without you. And that's what makes today a special day, especially for me. I love this day every year because it's not just another chance to acknowledge the contributions that all our volunteers make, but it's also to honor those who took it above and beyond. Every year, y'all recognize each other's contributions through our awards nominations. I get the honor to be the very first one to read those nominations, and I read every single one of them. Let me tell you, some of y'all like to type. I may need to shorten that field a little bit. But seriously, the level of appreciation, acknowledgement, and admiration for one another that I see put in those nominations it's hard to put that into words. I just say it's inspiring. Every year, this task gets harder, and I love that. We sort through the ever-growing numbers of nominations, and we verify the eligibility. Then the awards committee has review meetings and discussions to narrow it down to finalists. Then we have more review and discussion to make the case for the award recipients and get unanimous agreement across all of our senior leadership as well. It's not an easy task. It's not a quick task, but really nothing this important should be. It's absolutely worth the time we've spent to get here. Okay, I'm done. I promised I wouldn't talk the whole time. I appreciate you bearing with me. So, without further ado, congratulations to and a round of applause for all of our finalists. And so now let's get going. All right, leading us off with the Hart Award is Jay Collins. Jay, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate the introduction. I'm Jay Collins. I'm Operation BBQ Relief's COO. I'm here to present the 2024 Hart Award. This is given to a volunteer who embodies an extraordinary spirit of giving. This is somebody who's all in. They show up for deployments, Camp OBR, the Always Serving Project, and even those unheralded behind-the-scenes things that nobody ever sees. They don't just volunteer. They live the OBR way and our mission. This year, we received nearly 36 nominations, more than in any other category. That made choosing just 5 finalists incredibly tough. And in true OBR fashion, each and every one of them would probably say that somebody else deserves it far more than they do. And without further ado, our 5 finalists are Gene Boldman, Stephen Campbell, Scott Jarrett, Larry Moosh, and Tara Wright. And the 2024 Hart Award goes to Gene Boldman. Gene, we are all incredibly grateful for your extraordinary service to OBR. You show up again and again after disasters, ASP events, and especially at Camp OBR, where your dedication and compassion have touched so many lives. During our TAP Siblings Retreat, he went above and beyond every moment of each day, making a meaningful and credible healing for so many. Gene, we just can't thank you enough for what you do day in and day out. You truly are one of our heroes here in OBR. Congratulations. Thank you. And let's go back to Brian.
Thanks, Jay. Congratulations, Gene. Your contributions and time dedication to OBR is truly amazing. I've witnessed it firsthand, and you are so deserving of this award. Okay, next up is our Motivational Award, and we're going to take it over to Tina Sari to announce those results. So Tina, take it away.
Thank you, Brian. I'm Tina Sari, the Senior Director of Heroes Enrichment Programs here at OBR, and I'm here today to present the 2024 Motivational Award, given to a volunteer who lifts up everyone with their positive energy and encouragement. This year's nominations were strong with a ton of nominees, which truly speaks volumes to how many morale boosters we have in this OBR family. The 5 finalists are Greg Cruz, Jeff Pakifjas, Helen Phillips, Mary Todd, and Tara Wright. And our 2024 Motivational Award goes to Mary Todd. Mary truly brings light and joy on every deployment. Her steadfast encouragement helps to carry the team, and she doesn't just motivate through her actions, she truly reminds people that they matter every day with a smile that can be seen from far away. Mary, thank you for being a spark for so many. Congratulations, Mary, and to all these nominees for your huge heart in keeping us going on those hard days. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Tina, and congratulations, Mary. Having met you in person, I can attest that every nomination that had your name on it was spot on. Deployment days can be tough, but your consistently positive attitude is so inspirational. Don't ever lose that. All right, for our third award, we're going to go. Jeremy Bruce is going to tell us about the Road Warrior. Jeremy, take it away.
Thank you, Brian. Hi, everyone. I'm Jeremy Bruce, and I oversee technology, volunteers, and marketing and communications here at Operation Barbecue Relief. It is my honor today to present the 2024 Road Warrior Award. This award recognizes a volunteer who never lets travel, distance, or time stand in the way of showing up again and again for deployment, events, or wherever they're needed most. The finalists for the 2024 Road Warrior Award are, in no particular order, David Birch, Stephen Campbell, Don Edwards, Mark Garner, and Lori Lewis. And the recipient of the 2024 Road Warrior Award goes to Lori Lewis. Lori truly owned the road in 2024, from Pennsylvania to North Carolina, Maryland, Kentucky, and even Missouri. She's logged some serious miles in service to OBR. Whether answering the call for deployments, supporting Always Serving Project and Camp OBR events, or stepping into her new role as the Pennsylvania Area Coordinator, Lori has gone above and beyond, both literally and figuratively, to support our mission. Lori, thank you for your unwavering commitment, incredible dedication, and heart for service. Congratulations, you've earned every mile. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Jeremy, and congratulations, Lori. With all the time you spent traveling last year to help get things done, you are absolutely a road warrior. Congratulations. Okay, you get to listen to me for a little bit longer. For the next award, I get to give this one out. This is the 2024 Cucumber Award. It's given to a new volunteer who made a big impression in their first year with Operation Barbecue Relief. 2024 brought an amazing wave of new faces into our ranks, and these 5 finalists jumped in with both feet and never looked back. So, alphabetically by last name, we've got Dale Collins, Randy DeMaster, Roxanne Dernberger, Christy Mann, and Eric Moyer. Brief dramatic pause. This is right, the award ceremony. Okay, so our 2024 Cucumber Award goes to Roxanne Dernberger. So though Roxanne actually registered earlier, but 2024 was actually her breakout year as a volunteer. She started strong at the Windy City Smokeout, followed that up immediately by going to an event in Michigan the next day, and then soon after that deployed to Hurricane Milton. And while she was there crushing it at the hurricane deployment, she also stepped up as a new volunteer to take on a lead role as the on-site volunteer coordinator and did an amazing job all around. So Roxanne, you set the bar high. Congratulations on an incredible first year. We're so glad to have you as part of our OBR family. Okay, see, that wasn't so bad. All right, moving on to the next person, or next award, I should say. So for the next award, I figured it'd be fitting to have someone who spends most of their time behind the scenes tell us about the Behind the Heart Award results. So I'll hand it over to Heather Williams to do just that. Heather, the mic is yours.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for the introduction, Brian. My name is Heather Williams, and I'm the Senior Director of Marketing and Communications for Operation Barbecue Relief. And I am honored to be here today to present the Behind the Heart Award for 2024. The Behind the Heart Award recognizes a volunteer who quietly keeps things running behind the scenes. Whether they're managing logistics, helping to organize events, supporting volunteers, or fielding countless calls, they show up every day with heart, commitment, and zero desire for the spotlight. This year we had 6 incredible finalists, all women, who I will list in alphabetical order. They are Cheryl Bailey, Abby Hawkins, Abby James, Joy Lloyd, Mary Todd, and Kirsty Withrow. Thank you to everyone who submitted nominations, and thank you to all these women for their incredible service. We're proud of them all. And this year, the 2024 recipient of the Behind the Heart Award is Cheryl Bailey. Cheryl's dedication stands out in a big way. As a senior volunteer manager, she supports disaster deployments, always serving projects, and leads our virtual volunteer team, which is a feat in and of itself. Cheryl gets things done quietly, consistently, and with a ton of heart. We thank you, Cheryl, for being the heart behind so much of what it is that we do here at OBR. Congratulations from all of us. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Heather. Congratulations, Cheryl. The amount of work you put in behind the scenes in volunteer services and running the virtual volunteer team isn't seen by most people, but it's simply astonishing. You really are the very definition of behind the heart. All right, so we're moving on to the Grassroots Award, and I'm going to pass this over to Joey Russick to take us through it. So, Joey, over to you.
Thanks, Brian, for the introduction. My name is Joey Russick. I am the Senior Head of Programs and Operations for Operation Barbecue Relief. I'm here to present the 2024 Grassroots Award, an honor for volunteers who live the OBR mission out in their own communities. These are volunteers who give back beyond deployments using their barbecue skills, telling the OBR story, and spreading the mission wherever they go. We had such a wide range of nominees this year that we couldn't narrow it down to 5. The 6 finalists are Steve Crass, Mike Light, Alan Nichols, Jeff Pectivus, Forrest Parks, and Randy Thies. And the 2024 Grassroots Award goes to Alan Nichols. Alan is a true OBR ambassador. At barbecue competitions and small community events, he shares our mission, recruits new volunteers, and uses his skills to serve others. He brings the heart of OBR with him everywhere he goes. Alan, thank you and congratulations.
Cool. Thank you, Joey. Congratulations, Alan, and thank you for everything you do to give to your community and your relentless dedication to spreading the word about OBR every chance you get. All right, we're getting down to the wire. Only 2 awards to go now. So next up, Will Cleaver is going to announce our Leadership Award. Will, if you would, please.
Thanks, Brian, for the introduction. I appreciate it. I'm Will Cleaver. I'm one of the co-founders of Operation Barbecue Relief and our Chief Administrative Officer. And today I'm here to present the 2024 Leadership Award, given to a volunteer who inspires others through trust, integrity, and actions. We're lucky to have many strong leaders across this organization and our volunteer base, and this year's finalists truly stood out. Finalists for 2024 were Greg Cruz, Scott Jarrett, Lewis Pratt, Mary Todd, and Emlyn Thomas. And the 2024 Leadership Award goes to Scott Jarrett. Scott leads with kindness, calm, and a deep respect for others, whether running a deployment or helping an event. He brings clarity, compassion, and a team-first mindset. He's the kind of leader who never asks more than he gives, and he always leads by example. Scott, congratulations, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Will, and congratulations, Scott. You had an amazing year, and your outstanding leadership was key to many of our successes. Thank you for all that you do. Okay, before we get to our last award, we all knew this was coming. Let me touch on a couple things. I'll keep it short. The 2025 award nomination form is already available for you on the website and in the OBR Volunteer Facebook group. It's going to be in newsletters and deployment surveys and more. The best thing you can do is get your submissions in throughout the year while names are fresh in your mind, from events, from deployments, whatever it is. But if someone sticks out to you that needs a nomination, get it in right away. If you can't find the link, email the team at volunteer@obr.org and we'll help you get there. Okay, a big thank you to all of our volunteers for everything that y'all do. You really are OBR's heart and soul and what makes all of this work. Another big shout out to our award finalists and the 2024 award recipients. Simply amazing work y'all did. And also thank you to our award presenters today. Y'all did an awesome job and I appreciate your time helping honor our volunteers. Okay, on to our final award. Last but never least, the Rod Kramer Volunteer of the Year. Announcing the 2024 Volunteer of the Year, let's hear from Stan Hayes. Stan, the floor is yours, sir.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, everybody. Stan Hayes, co-founder and CEO here. Today, I have the honor of presenting the 2024 Volunteer of the Year Award. The award is named after Rod Kramer, one of the earliest and most beloved volunteers. Rod brought joy, selflessness, passion to volunteering. He made people feel seen, heard, and really at ease when he was on site. The 2024 Rod Kramer Volunteer of the Year nominees are Cheryl Bailey, Gene Boldman, Don Edwards, Scott Jarrett, and Emlyn Thomas. This year, this award is being presented to the person I call the silent doer. And it's also being presented posthumously with a full heart to our friend, Don Edwards. Don was part of the OBR family since 2017 and poured himself into volunteering. Don deployed to 34 different disasters, and on top of that, did 28 Always Serving Project events. Wherever Don was needed, Don was there with a smile, with a doing attitude. Just this last November, Don delivered meals via helicopter into Western North Carolina mountains to search and rescue teams. He came and told us this was one of the most meaningful experiences of his life. That's who Don was. Humble, kind, always looking out for others. He never asked for praise, never wanted it. His presence made everybody better at these events. He made all of us better. Losing Don earlier this year was truly heartbreaking. But this award is our way of honoring his service, his friendship, his quiet leadership. This truly embodies OBR's mission, value, and who we are. Thank you, Don, and I'd really like to also thank Don's family and close friends. We miss you. We are grateful for your years of service. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Don and to his family receiving this award posthumously for his contributions. As much as OBR was a big part of his life, he was equally as big a part of ours, and we sincerely thank you for sharing Don with us for all those days. He was a true inspiration to everyone and completely embodied being the OBR Volunteer of the Year. Okay, that wraps up our 2024 awards, but before you click the little X to get out of the broadcast, one more shout out and round of applause to all of our finalists and recipients. You are truly an amazing group of people, and I'm honored to help recognize your achievements. And finally, if you're watching this and you're not already part of the volunteer community, you're missing out. Head over to the App Store on your phone. Download our free OBR Volunteers app. It only takes a few minutes to get registered and to be ready to get some firsthand life-changing experiences serving people in need, helping communities, and enriching our heroes' lives. You won't regret it. Thank you all for your time. Have a wonderful Saturday. We'll see you again next year. Thanks.